Well, I'm sorry, Mr. President. I think it's a fair impression.
It's totally exaggerated. Not me, those crazy hand gestures. The pointing thing, I don't do them.
Is it offensive when I do you to you?
Trying to impersonate Norm Macdonald in front of the man himself rarely ends well, and he found that out the hard way. His lukewarm take on Norm was so wide of the mark that Norm himself called him out on it, which, honestly, is the most Norm Macdonald ending to that story imaginable.
Norm Macdonald as an alarm clock? Wake up. Hey, wake up there. There's a crack or a midget in your bed. So I just thought that was really funny, right?
What about the other impressions you did? They're the better ones.
In a 2024 cold open sketch, Carvey didn't just do Joe Biden. He nailed the clumsiness and all.
You gotta hit him with a no joke. Here's the deal. Let me be clear.
Things nearly derailed completely when he accidentally got ice cream all over Maya Rudolph's face. And from that moment, it became less of a sketch and more of everyone desperately fighting to keep their composure.
And when you're done, it'll be my turn. Biden 2028.
Going on Fallon and doing a Fallon impression is practically a late-night tradition at this point, and Carvey showed up fully prepared. He nailed Fallon's quirks a little too well, especially those exaggerated expressions whenever the host gets shocked and can't contain his excitement.
This is Jimmy Fallon sees a UFO. Yeah, we're doing crazy.
With all his stardom, Sandler's gibberish really became his bread and butter, but the first time he brought it to TV was on Saturday Night Live, and even screenwriter Carvey was completely confused by it. So when Carvey later shared the moment at the Mark Twain Prize show, it had everyone, including Sandler himself, loving every second of it.
I'm thinking I got a guy kind of goes, sometimes I go,
Letterman had plenty of comedians come through and crack him up over the years, but nobody did it quite like Carvey. Every time he walked onto the show and slipped into his classic Carson impression, complete with that playful humor, Letterman would completely lose it.
Here we are, linoleum, graham crackers and marshmallows, and Lady Gaga. Name a floor, a some more, and a whore.
Phil Hartman and Daryl Hammond may have owned Clinton on SNL throughout the 90s, but Carvey had something completely different cooking on the side. His own uniquely exaggerated take on those signature hand gestures was so hilariously on point that Leno was losing it throughout every single second of the interview.
I did not have sex with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. Now, if you play the tape back in slow motion, he's saying, I am lying my ass off.
Talk about one of the greatest impressions ever. Carvey's George H.W. Bush was so spot on, it earned him an invite to the White House. He even performed it right in front of the real president. And despite it being Bush's final day in office, the moment turned into a hilarious send-off.
To start out with Mr. Rogers, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Then you add a little John Wayne. Here we go, let's go over the ridge. You put them together, you got George Herbert Walker Bush. Now,
Say hello to my little friend.
Doing an Al Pacino impression is one thing. Pulling it off completely on the fly with zero preparation is a whole different sport. Carvey played that game numerous times and flawlessly imitated the thick voice and movements, which had almost the entire crew going completely nuts over it.
Al Pacino talking about magic.
He's got a rabbit. Oh, yeah. The rabbit. Oh. That guy is a son of a bitch.
Michael Caine has handed comedians a gift they simply can't stop unwrapping. Those iconic performances and that irresistible Cockney accent have made him everybody's favorite target. Carvey naturally couldn't resist either, and when he unleashed that glorious accent, the room didn't stand a chance.
Michael Caine is a toddler. A go-go, a gaga. I can't say anymore because I'm only 2 bloody years old.
Working alongside Kevin Nealon as Arnold Schwarzenegger's unhinged cousin across more than a dozen sketches gave Carvey plenty of time to truly master that deep Austrian accent. And on Conan's late night show, once that resonant voice was fully locked in, absolutely nobody could predict what weird thing was coming out of his mouth next.
Yeah, look at the sandwich. It's so good and rapid. And look at the cheese and the bread. I eat the sandwich.
Doing impressions in front of the actual target takes serious guts. especially when you're Carvey, who never resists turning someone into the funniest possible caricature of themselves. David Spade found that out firsthand on his own show, where he was left awkwardly giggling with absolutely nowhere to run.
Like you. Hey, buddy. What's up, buddy? Woo, what?
There's no better validation of an impression than from the actual person you're impersonating. And when that person happens to be a comedy legend like Robin Williams, you've truly made it.
Oh, a diaphragm for an elephant. Oh, don't be afraid. Oh, look, Mr. Happy. Oh, big penis. Oh.
He made the absolute most of it too, pulling out this gem right during his Saturday Night Live audition and leaving the judges completely gasping for air.
Robin really enjoys when I do this, Yeah, Carvey, it was good when you did the Williams kid. That was great, Scooter. Yeah, make fun of a legend on tape. Way to go. All right.
Most comedians stick to impersonating celebrities on talk shows, but Carvey took it further by going after the hosts themselves. His Johnny Carson was so good it earned its own sketch, but the real highlight was him recalling on Letterman how Carson could intensify even the smallest guest experience into something enormous.
I went to the store, I bought some milk, Johnny. I get there, and I left my wallet in my apartment. Oh, that is wild. Right, so you went to the store.
He's embellishing a little bit.
And you got up there, and you just didn't have your wallet. That is wild, weird stuff. You know.
Tyson might be one of the greatest fighters ever, but his choice of words could sometimes be a little shaky, and that was all Carvey needed. He turned it into a hilarious impression of Tyson trying to sound profound, only to trip over his phrasing and land on completely the wrong words instead.
And, we got to respect everybody's indivisibles, you know what I'm saying? It's like the floundering father said in the Decapitation of Independence, you know what I'm saying? All men are secreted equally.
From Biden to RFK, Carvey is out here collecting political impressions like Pokemon, and he's catching them all. What makes him so special isn't just the voice, it's that he finds the soul of whoever he's doing and cranks it up to 11.
He always sounds like he just took a hit of pop. We all sound like him. My dad never came to the game, and I didn't know where he was.
Leno might not seem like the hardest impression on paper, until you actually try nailing that wild range of vocal transitions he pulls off effortlessly. Carvey had to prove himself on that one, and he absolutely did, flipping from one note to another without flubbing a single second of it.
Because a lot of times, mostly Jay will talk up here very high like this.
Then he goes down here, these cars coming in.
And then he goes way up high again. You know what I'm saying? And then he's way up there, you know what I'm saying?
With a knack for effortlessly nailing almost anyone, it was only a matter of time before Carvey appeared on Fallon's late-night show and completely owned the random impressions game. From Trump to Beatles legend Paul McCartney, he slipped into each role so flawlessly, it was like the real star had suddenly been channeled right onto the set.
You've seen the movie, come on now. Yeah. He's choking her in a tub like a chokey rokey. He's choking her in a tubby.
George H.W. Bush may be gone, but those animated hand gestures live on forever. And Carvey, being the absolute menace he is, didn't just do the impression. He cranked it to hilarious extremes right in front of Bush himself.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. President. I think it's a fair impression.
Don't see it.
You don't?
It's totally exaggerated. Not me, those crazy hand gestures. The pointing thing, I don't do them.